Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Moriah Moves. This week, our mini Bible study verse comes from Matthew 6:33, and it goes like this. Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. So this is one of those scriptures that is considered a cliche and is taken for granted these days, and really it shouldn't be. People think that the world is all there is to it, and like Joette, it's the best a man can get. But in all reality, it's not. This scripture tells us that God is greater than that. He gives us so much more than that. It lays out a blueprint on how we should live our lives, the relationship that we should have with God, and the promises that he gives us. We get God's love, we get his compassion, we get his guidance, we get his counsel, and we get so much more. It's like we get the upgraded package from what the world has, and all we have to do is rely on him. All we have to do is prioritize God and put him first in our lives, and all the rest of it will be added on to us. Now, that seems like an ideal thing to me. We just have to go to God. We have to turn to him. We have to talk to him and just really have a conversation with God, include him in our lives, make him number one. And he's like, all right, then I'll give you all that you need. I know what it is that you need, and by coming to me, you can get it. That's a pretty sweet deal. Now, the world makes you work for it. The world tries to test you and tries to push you to your limits in order to get it. But that's not what God says. God is so much better. God is so much bigger. So take this moment right now to come to God. It'll change your life. I guarantee it 100%. And I'll say it again. It will change your life when you go to God and make him a priority. So start now. Forgo everything else and see that change, because God has your best interest and he can make it happen.
I find space for what I treasure, and I make time for what I want. I choose my priorities. Jesus, you're my number one. So I'll make room for you. I'll prepare for two, so you don't feel that you can't live here. Please live in me. I find space for what I make time for what I make time for what I choose my priorities. I choose my priorities. And Jesus, you're my number. Oh, say Jesus, you're my number one. Jesus, you're my so I'll make room for you. I'll prepare for two, so you don't feel that you can't live here. Please live.